It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives. Have you been paying attention? It's obvious my father's well beyond reason. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
If there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask. I can act... If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Stay on your guard. He's there. I knew I heard something. out here. I don't know how you stand it.
You have Oriel's bow. I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty. Indeed, the day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family? I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Keep your eyes open.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard! Kill the abominations! This is it!
Between the eyes for me! Send the troll
Prophecy
after
is no
them.
more.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar. Serene needs help with her project. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Keep your eyes open.
I'm as ready as I can be.
so bright out here. Oh, what is it? It sounds like... that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow. So I am. I guess we could use my blood. Do you have any arrows? Elven arrows? I'm not going to just bleed on any old thing. Oh, all right then. I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore. I know you didn't know your parents, but if they were anything like mine, you're better off.
If the Dawnguard can't stop these vampires, who can?
I thought I'd come here to be safe.
Alvi doesn't
Now
think
they
less
won't
of
so
me.
much as let us
I
in.
can't
I
protect
hope we
her
can
on
go
my
home
own.
soon. I
We're
don't like
safer
it here. I...
Ah, hello. What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
Yes? Let's just get this over with.
Hello, friend. In the market for some... What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Farewell.
If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do. I trust you're faring well. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case. Farewell, friend. May the glow of Auriel shield you from your enemies.
We'll make sure there's nothing left of it.
It is time for action.
Do you have a moment? Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried. We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned. And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad. Make sense? Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down. He's a priest of Archay. Well, he was. It's complicated. He's a little eccentric, but we can trust him, and we could definitely use his skills. Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he, well, might not like the idea.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
The trolls will serve us well.
We're done with this when none of them are left standing. Let's go.
Find all of them! Don't let any of them get away! Never should have come here!
Get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Leave no vampire in one piece. Don't let any of them. Who's that? Come on!
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart. A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind. Yes, yes, always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here to stop me from taking Ariel's bow and shrouding the world in darkness. Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second. Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I'm done with the sky!
that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps... I think you did more than that. You have my thanks. So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands. The Dawnguard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do. We'd be honored to have you join us. Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man, and I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendard Runvald. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
Do you need something? fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Warning you, back off.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
That's close enough.
Where'd you come from?
This is a surprise.
I was sure I heard something.
Found you.
Done and done.
Never should have come.
Where'd you come from? Done and done. now? Do you need something? If you think it'll help. This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. Oh, what is it? spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Someone there?
Huh?
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Come on! Come on!
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Someone there?
I knew I heard something.
You win! I submit!
That'll teach you.
knew you had it in you. Arkay wasn't so sure. Between you and me, I think he didn't expect you to make it. But not me. I knew it all along. I knew it. I knew Arkay would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Arkay a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you? Isran, my help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did Arkay put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve. Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. Arkay says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. Arkay will show me the way.
Where'd you come from? Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin.
From its living vessel.
while I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim. Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to.
No, I try to avoid it. Always seems to end in an argument. You?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic. I see. Clever dwarves. With a similar technique and a little tinkering, I should be able to improve the capabilities of our crossbows. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Oh well. We'll have to manage with the scraps we find. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon. I've only heard stories. Not sure if any of them are true. Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was. And then preyed on the rift until finally someone put them down. I guess it doesn't matter now. At least Isran is trying to do something noble with the name. I'll buy whatever you're looking to get rid of. Certainly try.
Do you need something?
Congratulations, friend. You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it or not. Shall we continue the fight? Cozy little place, isn't this? Excellent. That's one less beast and nest of broodlings we needn't worry about any longer. It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply. Take care of yourself.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to. you're getting along with Isran. He'd take some getting used to.
Come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Only what I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Adventurous type. Too much for his own good, it seems. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son, spent a fortune building this keep and hiring men to guard it. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They took it seriously and served honorably. They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the hold, but they stuck to their cause. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission. Watch your back.
We would all have been doomed, vampires and men alike. Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value. Of course they did. I never doubted for a moment. If I may ask, what will you do with them now? I did, in fact. Quite perceptive of you. I'd very much like to have those scrolls. Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City. How would you feel about turning them over to me? Yes, I see. Well, if you do change your mind, please let me know. It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
I don't know how you do it.
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Altmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Cozy little place, isn't this? Take care of yourself.
Harkon's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider the full consequences of his plan.